Okay, boys and girls, today we are going to be reviewing our 5 senses so we can add a description to our writing. Can we read the I can statement aloud together?
I can add descriptive words to my writing to add detail.
Okay, so based on what we have learned in the past few weeks, can anyone tell me what our 5 senses are? Or give me one of them at least.
Sight.
Okay.
Taste.
Smell. Feel.
Good job. So, based on what our 5 senses are, we are going to look at the book that we read yesterday as a class. Honestly, Red Riding Hood was rotten, and we're going to find places where the author included detail to improve her writing using her 5 senses. So, we're going to start here. And there she was, Little Red Riding Hood. She looked as plump and juicy as a big, sweet apple. The author could have chosen to write that Little Red Riding Hood just looked like an apple, but she used her sense of sight and taste to add how Little Red Riding Hood looked. The author wrote specifically, she looked as plump and juicy as a big, sweet apple. So the author wrote that she looked plump and juicy and tasted big and sweet. By adding these things, we can envision and see specifically what the author wants red to look like. Okay, the next one. Little Red twirled a strand of hair. Mother says, the cape looks grand with my skin. My skin shines like pearls. Okay, in this one, the author uses sight to add description to what red looks like. Does anyone know specifically what figure of speech the author used in this? The sentence is, my skin shines like pearls. Does anyone know what figure of speech that would be? Simile, exactly. Can you tell me what a simile is?
Using like as.
Good job. So the author chooses to use a simile to show exactly what she wants red to look like. Okay, we're going to do one more. So this one, I had to eat her. She was no Macintosh apple, but not too bad. So the author chooses to describe the grandmother specifically like a Macintosh apple, instead of just saying that she looked like an apple or that she tasted good. What sense does the author use to describe what Granny tasted like? Taste, yes, exactly. Okay, so now I'm going to write a sentence on the board, and I'm going to have you guys break off into your groups, just at your tables, and brainstorm ways that we can improve this writing. So, you're going to use this sentence, and you're going to discuss in your tables how we can improve this to make it more descriptive.
And we can add like what he's eating.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, or what it looks like. Yep.
How we felt.
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear anything, but you can hear
The
crunch or
crunch,
something.
yep.
Half the things.
Okay. Mara, can you guys give me ways that you can improve this sentence?
We said like you can put what he's eating and maybe what it tastes like.
Okay. Skylar, can you guys give me any?
We did like an example sentence, but
Okay, yeah.
do you want to say what it was? We just said Jack is eating gooey, creamy mac and cheese.
Okay. So, with your sentence, you chose to describe what he was eating and the texture of it. Okay? Mercedes, do you guys have any?
We said that Jack is eating a big brown sandwich.
So you guys chose to include sight by describing what color the sandwich was and what specifically he was eating. So in the first sentence, we can envision exactly what Jack looks like and what he's eating. And in this sentence, we can also see exactly what Jack is eating. So now we're going to get our writing notebooks out and we're going to look at the writing that we wrote last week, and we're going to see if there is any specific examples in your writing that we can use to include detail.